Well, I hope you have fun with the other game, Cass, because it's a good one. It really is a good one. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. Today we're going to be starting up Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. It is... I've tried some of the other Yakuza games. This is the set I like. Primarily just not a fan of the combat system and the other variations. I haven't tried the Ishin one. Been told that one might be better. But I feel like they're clinging to an old mechanic style. Make sure that that's not too loud there. Oh, let's check in with the kitties here. We have Ember top center. Camera 1 being slow to react, but still being the best one to see a reliable kitty on. We do have Sherbet there left center. Whenever I lay an extra blanket on the bed, that tends to attract Sherbet and Sammy. It's passing into the play area, heading towards where the food is. Mason bottom center up on the tree. We can't see Sky. I have moved my regular chair behind me so that I can have my streaming chair here. The one where I try to make my back not hurt by making my back hurt. But he likes my regular chair. If I've sat there for a while, he will curl up there if I walk away for too long. But this one should be good. This one should be good. I've fiddled with the audio a great deal. If it's misbehaving, make sure to let me know, because there are a whole lot of sliders that I had to mess with to make it so that all of the situations were not too loud. But we'll see how that works out. I have been working on getting the 3D printer actually working. We're still having problems with bed adhesion. As it's printing, stuff pops loose. Which is a problem, because as soon as one piece pops a little loose and gets wiggly, it becomes a bit of a chain reaction. So I have gone to drastic measures. You can't really see what we're printing. Again, we've got black filament. It was on sale when I got the printer. So, in the future, it will probably be easier to see. We'll get something that's like gray or similar so that you get a better contrast on the, instead of black PLA on black printer. But we'll see how that do. We're still trying to do the Ava 01 scale model. I have done all of the things necessary to try to get this to work. It's doing it in one big piece. It's scaled down 50%, and the support structures are as beefy as possible. So hopefully this one will actually finish. We'll find out in more than a day. But to the game. Stop that, push that button, push this button, and resume. And turn on the desktop sound. Pressing buttons.
Mind the road now. There are dogs on the loose around here.
Old gentleman.
Out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it. With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed. And tonight marks a big step forward in solving that.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about
an aging, benevolent-sounding individual in a game like this. Dead man being driven around, I guess.
Someone's out there.
Man, dear, I hope nothing goes wrong on our way to the puppy orphanage where we're going to give out free food and toys. Yeah, it sure would be a shame if something happened to us, because then all of those orphan puppies would have to be put down immediately and violently. It would be a tragedy if anything happened to us right now on this dark, stormy street.
Finished. Time for your reward.
Some nice visuals. You get a lot of monochrome in this scene, and the glow of the red lights adds to that, and that you get more of the red once the initial murders have happened. Heads up, if I do hear any vocals in music, I am going to try to immediately mute it. The companies that own the rights to a lot of the music with vocals tend to be pretty trigger happy. Jamming out to some crawling ant music. Extreme thumb close up.
Hey, just how long is this gonna take?
Angry voice.
Oh,
He had very creative parents with unfortunate ideas.
And that should do it. Your resume's in good hands, Sasaki-san. My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and finding you work is my work. Now, let's get you something good.
Hello Work is the place that unlocked jobs in the first game.
Yeah, let's. Big celebrity ought to have big connections. I wouldn't say that. Really no big deal.
Our protagonist in a suit, working at a job
What
placement
kind of work you got
business.
for me, Kasuga-san?
Well, before that, Sasaki-san. It says here you work for Moroi Industries.
Yeah, that's what it says on the paper.
To my knowledge, Moroi Industries is a front company that processes waste for a syndicate called the Hiwatashi clan. All their employees are Yakuza.
Hey,
Big stretch,
you know your
remember.
stuff.
It also says here that you were let go from your position there.
Kitty maximum comfort
If I'm
contortion.
not
move.
mistaken, this is because the business shut down after the Hiwatashi clan disbanded last month. Is that correct?
Yeah, what about it?
Taking into account that you worked at Moroi Industries and the fact that you have quite an intricate tattoo, can I assume that you're an ex-Yakuza who just recently got out of the trade?
You're telling me that matters?
You'll need to indicate that on your resume.
Listen, buddy. What I did or didn't do before coming here's my own business.
At the very least, it's information your employer deserves to know.
Come on. How about you drop the silly little act already, eh, Kasuga-san? You think I haven't heard the rumors?
Rumors? About what?
About you finding good work for ex-Yakuza, like me. Those rumors. People from all over have been calling you a savior.
A lot of voiceover.
Afraid I don't know what you
so
mean. I'm
we'll
just
be
a
quiet
regular
now
guy
again.
at a regular job.
I thought I told you to cut the crap. I don't have time for games here.
All right then, let's start by rewriting your resume. Do you have any special qualifications you can list? They'll help you cast a wider net when...
What I say, knock that humble servant shit off.
If I can ask you to please keep your voice down, loud noises might be disturbing to the other customers.
Ugh!
Sasaki-san, our job is to find the ideal match for both our customers and our business partners. However, with your behavior today, I doubt you'll be getting a job anytime soon. You may have left the Yakuza, but it hasn't left you. I have no jobs to offer you at this time. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You bastard!
You got more to say?
Damn it! Some help you turned out to be. Wasting my goddamn time!
Wonder what his motivation is here. It's
Apologies for the disturbance, everyone. We should be okay now. Next customer, please come to counter 4.
is he
Oh,
trying to help the some of the ex-Yakuza after the events of the prior game? Like, reintegrate into society? Because you could see he was being really forgiving. Like, it really seemed like he was trying to help, like,
Nice work
can
today,
you show
Kasuga-san.
that you could do this
You okay after
kind
all
of
that?
behavior?
Oh, yeah. It was no sweat. Didn't mean to make a scene. Sorry about that.
Oh, not at all. I just feel bad you have to put up with all that. Sorry to place it on you.
It's all good. Really, I'm just happy I can make myself useful. It's the least I can do. Especially after you guys bothered to take me in.
Wow.
The guy's literally
You really
nail
are the
worker.
hero of Yokohama.
That'll be his
We're
that'll be his
glad
name
to
in the
have you
credits.
around.
Come on, you don't have to call me that.
Why not? You exposed the crimes of both the governor and the police department. You're a man of the people.
No, that's really too much.
Bit of a synopsis
Besides,
of the prior
that was a
game,
while
like
ago.
itty bit of
Well,
a synopsis.
We're proud just to share a workplace with you. You ought to be proud of yourself too, Kasuga-san.
Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Anyway, I'm heading out for the day. I'll see you later, yeah?
Get home, either I go for a sit-down place or play it safe and get a beef bowl. Kinda out of the way, but I could check out the restaurants on Central Street. Then go for a beef bowl if I ain't feeling it. The restaurants are something that they actually put a decent amount of detail into in these games. Look for an eatery. Today's payday, so I should buy something for Mom before I go home. Now that I finally have a job, I want to do all I can to make her life easier. A lot of call-outs that people recognize him. They're fine with me shoulder-checking them out of the way. Like, oh no, don't make him mad. Running. Yep. They're like, hey, hey, Kasuga. People on the street know him.
Something I can help you with, Sasaki-san?
You saw me, huh? Should've guessed. I just wanted to say sorry about before. I wasn't exactly reading the room.
Huh?
It's about money, right? I thought as much. You might be a savior, but saving people ain't free. 50 grand ought to do it, right? I hit it big at the boat races today. 50K a job, though. Damn good racket you've got there. Can't say I ain't jealous.
You've got the wrong idea here. I'm not in this for myself.
Huh? Hey, hold up. What's your deal?
is desperate to
What, you want more or
get
something?
work.
How much I gotta give you to get a job?
The ex-Yakuza is desperate to get work.
Ex-Yakuza clause. That's what's left you high and dry, right? 5 years of red-taped hell follow a Yakuza on his way out. You can't open a bank account or even rent some rat-hole apartment. A cell phone plan's basically a no-go. You can forget about health insurance. Of course, it's made that much worse by the fact that no one wants to hire someone like that.
Yeah, you clearly get it. So help a guy.
All the people who were thrown out into the world after the Omi and Tojo dissolved are working their asses off just to get by. You think you can just slip a guy some cash?
He was
That's that?
ex-Tojo.
Get real, pal. Things don't work that way.
Look, I didn't follow you out here for a lecture. Just take the stupid money, will you? Huh?
Hey, cut it out!
My money! Oh, what the hell, man?
You have a rest now. Just take your money and go.
Yeah! Quit acting all high and mighty. When it comes down to it, you're just like me. The shit ain't fair. Let's do it.
His I don't know if they reversed the name for the English content or if his family name is Shinya. Describing the turn-based battle mechanics.
Guess there's no choice. Let's cool you out a bit,
Oh.
huh?
This is new. This is new. How I can forcibly move him around in the circle. This game's turn-based battles have a lot of the mechanics of the other Yakuza games in that your position and, you know, what you can grab on the street or what you can be further away from matters. But the characters kind of jittered around randomly in the last one, so you couldn't make a lot of use of stuff. So you can see that arrow is, I'm going to run that way and attack him. Punchy fist. It's our tutorial battle, showing us the mechanics.
Sorry about that. You were kind of wide open.
Yakuza classic mechanics with the, this move would have killed that man. Like, he would either not have a neck or not have much of a face left. That flying elbow drop there.
Hey, a special skill. How about that? Open wide. Brace yourself. Ah!
Didn't know the button prompt for that, but that's a mash the button prompt there. I got one perfect guard in there. Eat food for healing. Tuna rice ball. Not really a fan of tuna myself. Pay attention, you know, what to the punching. It is, Sky. It is. I really enjoyed the first game. I didn't actually finish it. I ended up looking up a synopsis recently to verify how it went down, but it is a good run up to that. I only didn't finish it because I got wrapped up in other stuff. But I want to dive right into this one.
Nice knowing you.
Punchy, punchy. Turn-based battles, over the top violence and silliness. The classic Yakuza silliness, and I feel like the silliness is really dialed up in this iteration of the series. It is. It is. Leaving the music on, generally, as long as I don't hear vocals. As soon as vocals happen, I'm slamming on that mute button. I don't want to have to slice several minutes out of my stream.
On to the next level.
Level up, each job has different stat modifiers. How you doing today, Sky? That was unexpected. Nobody suspects the
Washing out the
throw myself over the railing and into the filthy water move.
Aha! Gotcha.
Oh, he's trying to get the guy's money.
What the hell's he doing?
Oh, that's a used rubber on his head.
Your money's safe and sound. Oh, but at what cost? I think this suit might be a goner.
Oh dear. Yeah, that suit's a goner. The amount of bleach you're going to have to dunk in to get rid of that feeling.
Here. Probably don't want to lose this, right?
Hey, were the rumors even true? A bunch of dudes told me you could hook me up, that you'd give me a job for 50 grand.
Well, it's partly true. I am helping those who left the Yakuza find work. And as for that 50 grand, I did get that from someone about a year ago.
Wait, then that means...
But it wasn't for the job. I got a phone plan set up for him. He was just paying me back.
phone plan?
I got him a job at a pharmaceuticals manufacturer. They were looking for someone to help deal with resellers. Masks, cold medicine, antiseptic. Back when people were hoarding those, it left a lot of others hurting. Whenever
Back when
crooks
people
like
were
that find
hoarding
a
those
couch
for
in online,
reasons that we
it's
won't
his
go
job to
into
put
to
in
avoid
fake
being
bids and
demonetized.
shut it all down.
There are really jobs like that out there?
It's kind of a gray area thing. Still, resellers are a huge thorn in those companies' sides. That's where the fake bids come in. Sort of tricky if you don't have a phone handy, you know? And as you're aware, ex-Yakuza aren't allowed to sign up.
So you signed up for him?
Yeah, just to hold him over until he can find a better job. Everyone's gritting their teeth to get through this thing. I got no work to give to someone who waltzes up all cocky and shoves cash in my face. It's tough, jumping back on the straight and narrow. I know. I went through all that life has to
Asuka's a
offer,
cool
just
guy.
like you. I know how hard that shit is. But, if you're prepared to try, to put your head down and crawl your way back up, if you really, truly want that, I'm right there with you. What do you say?
You know, when you were down there gathering up all my money just now, I was sure you were gonna steal it. But you didn't. Well, for the first time in my life, I actually felt pretty ashamed. It made me realize that I half-assed just about everything I am. Please, please help me. I want to start over. I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay, it's a deal. But do me a favor and stand up, alright? You're gonna be the one to do it, Sasaki-san. You're gonna put in the work. All I can do is give you a little push. Still, I'll do the best I can.
Oh, thank you.
Right then. Come on back to Hello Work tomorrow. Alright, this here's your stipend. As to how you use it, well, that all depends on you.
Right.
Storytelling in this is really
Okay,
emotional, really
time to
strong
eat.
in this series so far. You get pretty heavy violence, you get a lot of drama, and it's tempered by this really discordant silliness at times. Like, I don't know if we'll get into it, but some real heavy silliness. Finger on the mute button. Neat opening credits sequence. I think that's Arakawa, ex-police officer demoted to like thriving teacher, one of the primary characters in the first game. I think that was Arakawa. That's right, Danny Trejo's somewhere in this. The way he's moving, he could break into song at any moment. That pair with the music. Was the head and the son of the mafia family, the Yakuza family that he was a part of. The head of it was like an adoptive father to him.
Okay. Another day, another chance to make a difference.
Real enthusiastic protagonist vibes, you know? Doing the best I can. Little tin shack on the roof. He's looking sharp. His original outfit was almost like completely blown out frizzy hair with a red suit. And based on the advertisement, he drifts back to that at some point. Don't know when. I was hoping Sasaki actually shows up today. The guy that he pummeled into submission and then dove into a filthy river to retrieve the money of. So there's only one way to find out. Time to head to work. Little funeral shrine. I don't know what those are actually called. I know they're a shrine. I don't know how you describe what kind of shrine. Taking off now, boss, young master. Son originally, before some treatments and whatnot, was wheelchair bound, and he and one of his co-Yakuza members were kind of assigned to bodyguard him, take him around town, that kind of thing. Can't believe it's already been 3 years since they passed. Well, okay, giving us a time frame. 3 years later. Tojo and Omi breaking up at the same time. They call it the Great Dissolution nowadays. Crazy that they went out during the peak of all of that. Lately I've been so busy with what's in front of me. Might be good to reflect on how I got here. Okay. Summary. Yeah, I got some time before work. I have 2 fathers. The first being the man who raised me, Jiro Kasuga. I think he was raised in a soap land, a this is a brothel, but we're not going to say it kind of place. He was effectively raised by the whole group there. The other is my Yakuza father, an old boss, Masumi Arakawa. Okay, it's not Arakawa. Is it? Remember. But the guy he encountered, I think, was the ex-police officer. I think. We'll see. He might actually be back in the police force, given the events of the game. We'll see. We'll see. Boss was like a lighthouse to me. No matter the tide, he was always there, guiding me to shore. I want to repay him somehow, even if it's just in my own little way. It's why I picked this job. Finding a place for all the guys left behind in the Great Dissolution was the boss's dying wish. Can't say it's been fulfilled all that well, though. No sweat, though. I'll see it through. Just you watch, boss. And the young master. Sato Arakawa. He was the boss's son, and, well, to me, I guess he was like... I mean, really, we were like brothers, as far as I'm concerned. The young master used whatever dirty tricks he could to move up in the world. But those fell through. Heck, at one point, he was planning to end it all. Really dramatic, emotional scene during that. I think I'd talked him out of it. He was ready to start over, to keep on living, and even then, someone took that away from him. The one that did it, this guy named Kume, tried to escape, but they eventually caught him. He got busted for all the other crimes he'd committed, too. It was Kume. Well, he didn't get a life sentence. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. Kume was a monster of the young master's own creation. Most people would probably tell you he got what was coming to him. I'd rather not see it that way, personally. Even now, I still wonder how things might have been if he'd survived. If he'd been given that chance. Shoot, I shouldn't bum myself out before work like this. Alright, it's almost time to go. The inputs on this game aren't so fiddly that you actually need the gamepad to use, but it's a lot more convenient. The game is clearly made to support gamepad in all of its like UI and similar, and there's a lot of like mini QuickTime events during combat where it's easier if you're using a gamepad. Oh man, there's even the you can see where the glass was smashed over the doorknob to break in. The environment work on this is quality. Like, it is very strongly modeled after real places. I remember this. Love magic. Think about what it might be, and it's the first impression you get from that sign. It's also considered a weapon shop. Early on, they're kind of expensive, but very effective. Kind of like psychological and emotional damage to be beaten down by a massaging rod. Ow. The heck was that? Someone get hurt? I should check out where that voice came from. Dang. He has excellent hearing. Natural herbs. And spices. Steal this briefcase full of cold medicine. Oh, I think she's the proprietor of a a bar.
Oh, Ichiban. You're a sight for sore eyes. I almost didn't recognize you there. You've cleaned up quite nice since I last saw you.
Well, not much has changed on the inside. Anyway, you fall or something?
Yeah, sure did. Was just capping off an all-night bender and, well, my legs gave out. Do yourself a favor and don't get old.
What should I say?
You gonna
Of course
be okay?
we'll lend her a shoulder.
I don't mind walking you home.
That's
Oh,
your
I'm
personality
fine.
traits.
It's not that bad. I get little bumps
Choices
like
and
this
behaviors
every
level
day.
them up.
I'll just walk it off.
You sure? Doesn't seem like a little bump to me.
You're imagining things. Besides, don't you finally have a job? If I were you, I'd get there on the double.
What, and leave you to limp on home?
I'm not some invalid. I can take care of myself just fine. Now go, run along to work. After all, steady income isn't something you could take for granted. You know that, right?
I know. Just go see a doctor when you can.
I will. Thanks for the concern.
Some buttons, checking some things here. I think I might have missed a button. Don't know that it mattered. Doesn't seem to have mattered. Okay. Button pressed, though. Button pressed. All right, here. Personality. There are particular events in similar that you have to have different levels of personality to get. Personality chance is an opportunity to improve Kasuga's character. Different stats will raise depending on your selections. Early on in the first one, Kasuga ends up effectively homeless, and there is kind of a tutorial of scrounging for change, like looking under vending machines and whatnot. It's as much a, hey, look, you can get random stuff tutorial, but...
Excuse me.
Oh, Kasugi. Hey there, Kasuga. Gotten the hang of things yet? I have, thanks to you. Always looking out for me, Kasugi.
Hey.
Oh, he had a deeper voice than I expected. Now you're helping me out, too. With all your hard work, it feels like you've really filled in the shoes of Kanbei and the others left behind. Right, they all got promoted and split off. Kinda sad, honestly. But I guess we'll just have to work even harder. Do what we can and make sure Hello Work keeps thriving. Thanks for all that you do, Kasuga. Your honesty and positive energy set a high bar. Taking some time to remind you how this guy, behaves and what he's up to. Thank you. I really appreciate all you guys have done. Both that his coworkers appreciate him and he's really kind of nice about it. Tracking the cat. Good opportunity for a full scan here. There are the kitties. So you can see Sammy up here. Processing. Come on. There we go. So you can see Sammy there at the bottom. And then the camera has to reload again. Kind of snoozing away. You can see the air filter is apparently freaking out. Have to deal with that sometime later. And button. Push button. And we have Sherbet all coiled up. The staff side.
All right then. Good luck with your interview. Next in line, please.
My name's Shinya Sasaki. Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Take a seat. Did you happen to bring a resume?
Yes, sir, I did.
Just that way that they slid the
Sasaki-san,
paper forward.
May I inquire about your criminal record?
Mm-hmm. It was theft, watches and cosmetics and the like. I would steal anything valuable I could get my hands on so long as it was small enough. I had a buddy who fenced stuff on the black market, so I usually sell it to him.
I see.
Does that, make things too difficult?
Sasaki-san, may I ask you something?
Sure.
I don't see any record of punishment on here. In that case, why put your criminal history at all?
Because I
Oh
did
boy,
those things,
look at him
sir.
sweat.
If I'd hid my record to get a job, I'd only make trouble for the company if it ever got out. I really want to start fresh. I can't go around acting like that never happened.
That's a great way to think about it. On that note, don't worry. I have just the job for a man like you.
Really? What kind of job?
Well, simply put, shoplifting.
Huh. Not what I was expecting. Subtle. Okay, now that's a move there. Fake arm. Fake arm. Nice.
Excuse me. Would you be a dear and point me to the mouthwash?
Oh, sure. It should be right this way.
Okay, this would be trickier. This would be a lot trickier. Multiple camera angles, and also everything's larger.
Hey.
Ah. Her name is Accomplice.
Pardon me, but do you think I could see this up close?
Sure. One moment. Good eye. This one's a top seller.
Isn't it just perfect, honey?
It's nice, but it's almost time for the movie. We should take a rain check.
Oh no, it's that late. We'll swing by after.
No trouble. I hope to see you again soon.
Given all the camera angles, though, he was probably spotted. Waiting to find out about the, the employer here.
We're all done on our end.
How'd it go?
Got everything you asked for. Plus, a couple other big-ticket items for good measure.
Ah, damn. Glad I went to the pros for this
Okay,
one.
this is the ex-police officer. Hey, August, Crook. This is a
Okay,
my first
sunglasses,
playthrough of the
cosmetics,
second
a
game.
wallet, condoms. What else?
Long story short, every shop had a ton of blind spots, what with how they were set up. Of course, it's been ages since somebody had to rely on the fake arm routine. Get caught pulling something like that, and there's not much you can say. It's why it's common for thieves to work in teams nowadays. Usually,
guys
that
doing,
means two roles:
you
a
folk?
lookout or a decoy, and then the thief. A little division of labor can go a long way.
A smaller cut in exchange for safety. huh?
Adachi. There we go.
Well, it certainly beats jail time.
The first one was tons of fun, Crook.
Good work today.
This one's
I'm
working,
heading home.
looking to be
Hey,
that
you as
plus.
well. Hope I can count on you again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for
well, happy
everything.
birthday, Crook.
Oh no.
You having a good birthday?
This was my first time helping someone steal something, so I was really nervous.
Female extra.
Anyway, I'll see you two later.
See ya. So, that's why you were saying you needed a hand.
Yeah. The job's much easier for two than it is for one. She made for a pretty great actress, too.
I guess listing the job as extra worked out. Better than we could have hoped. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with your performance. You really know your stuff. Although, that last shop you hit up, and from the look of it, they put a lot of money into their security system. I mean, the shop itself was fairly small, with cameras in every corner. Not only that, there wasn't much in the way
Nice.
of cover, meaning little to
What
no
kind of
blind
ice cream
spots.
cake do you
So
prefer?
how'd you swipe a high-end wallet out from under them?
Well, sometimes those stores have fake cameras, but I could tell these were the real deal. We were also the only customers, so the shopkeep always had an eye on us. That said, there was a camera above the register, and it was pointed more downwards than the others, meaning it wasn't getting a full view of the floor. Maybe they wanted it to focus more on the register, or it was just a mistake during installation. But either way, that right there was our blind spot.
I like this
No
like
kidding.
description of him casing the
And once I
place.
saw that, all I had to do was play the waiting game. Of course, the shopkeep realized what went down the moment we left, but the cameras got nothing on tape. The deed had already been done.
You really figured out all that on your first trip and made off with some goods to boot. I think I like this guy.
Man,
I'm just amazed there's a job like
way
this
he's
out
holding
there,
that clipboard.
especially considering my past and all.
You know, they say 1.2 billion yen worth of merchandise gets stolen every year. Now, for most retailers, it's a life or death issue that could sink your business just like that. And despite that, a lot of business owners think all they need is a security guard or a few cameras.
And that's just not true. All that really does is add a few blind spots you didn't have before. In fact, it could actually make it easier to steal things.
Right. That is where we come in. It's our job to
Ah.
sniff out the gaps.
And testing.
As you might have figured, if you'd failed today, that would mean their security systems were all squared away.
But, as we can clearly see,
Yep. Then from here, I'll summarize their security flaws in a report and submit it to their managers. And that should do it for work they hired us for, but for my money, there's a real business opportunity here.
meaning...
Meaning now, I can offer them consulting. Get a contract going, and I can advise them on where to place cameras or even introduce them to reputable security companies.
Huh. Makes sense.
Actually, once I get this business off the ground, I'm thinking of starting up my own security company. The goal is to have a firm that can handle everything from investigation to consultation to basic security.
Wow.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Kasuga.
Well, Adachi-san, how's Sasaki working out?
If you ask me, he's a real pro. Already can't afford to lose him.
Can I take that to mean he's hired?
Yep. Glad to have him.
Ah, thank you. I know I have a lot to learn, but I promise, I'll work real hard.
Hey. Look, your days of bowing like that are over, pal.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
Haha, we'll make a working class civvy out of you yet.
What's the book?
Oh, I found this over at a nearby bookstore.
Those joining, I'm trying
Security,
to mitigate the amount of
industry
interruption I do during
certification.
voiceover.
Right now, all you can do is steal and investigate. But that won't be enough. I was thinking you could study and get yourself certified. That way, you'll be ready to help out when Adachi-san expands his business.
I was
Sure,
actually a mechanic
that'd
in
be
the
a big
last
help.
Give it a read when you get some time.
Kasuga-san, tell me, what's your goal in all this?
Huh?
I mean, at this point, It's just weird. You must want something, right? Who goes that far for a stranger? You don't have some ulterior motive.
Motive? Well, I guess you could say that. This is actually my way of repaying a debt.
A debt?
Everything I've done is what my patriarch in the Arakawa family was trying to do. It's the job he left behind when he passed on. He wanted to build a safe place for all the ex-Yakuza, those with nowhere to turn. Carrying out his will is everything to me. More than that, it's my reason to live. Still, I can really only handle a tiny piece of it. All in all, I'm just doing whatever I can.
It is.
For
He's out there
Man,
giving people
you
a second
are one
chance.
of a kind.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. Do right by Adachi-san here, okay?
So soon? Come on, you just got here.
I've still got work to wrap up. All right then. Good luck with everything.
Thanks. He's still on the clock? I never knew Hello Work was so busy.
Nah, hello work's done for the day. This, something a little different.
Huh?
There are a whole bunch of former Yakuza on Ijincho that Kasuga's helped out, same as you. Once he's done at the office, he typically heads out to check in and see how they're doing. The two biggest Yakuza organizations in Japan,
That's
the
stripey
Omi
suit.
Alliance and Tojo Clan, were completely dissolved.
Is that pinstripe?
That day, no fewer than 30,000 Yakuza were spit back into the real world. A lot of them likely couldn't find work and weren't left with a whole lot of options. Kasuga, he's dead set on rehabilitating every last one of them.
Every single one? Is that even possible?
Well, not normally, no. But seeing him give his all,
But he can try.
well, it makes me feel like even the impossible's possible. It's hard not to help out a guy like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I feel the same.
Take photos. Someone text me. Nanba as another one of the kind of the main trio. They're one of the three early characters. There are more that show up later. So busy with Sasaki that I almost forgot. Thinks Nanba better hustle over to survive. Or what that place name sounds familiar. We'll find out what it is. Suffering man. Oh, please stop. What did you say? Better speak up if you want to be heard. Mischievous thug's friend. What are you looking at? See, nobody gives a crap about you.
Hey,
I wouldn't go that far. What? Death Claire. The hell are you? Get away from him. Why should we listen to you? Because if you don't, I'm going to send you to the moon. Bang, zoom, straight to the moon. It's so scary. Sounds like someone needs their face punched in. With pleasure.
the battle is on!
Street thugs. Selecting a command, you can use... Yep, okay, you can move around. Like, this is a new mechanic. Are you getting close to the bicycle and see what happens?
Anything useful
Okay.
around here?
Triangle will appear when you're near a usable object. You can pick it up and wield it as a weapon. And damage vary by the object, but it'll all lay on the hurt. Before, in the first one, they only picked up items if when they were rushing towards the enemy, they crossed paths with the item. The problem is that the characters kind of oscillated around from where they ended up after their last move. So it wasn't really possible to force them to hit the objects. Hey there, Charlie. How you doing? Not working. There we go. Okay, had to activate it. Weapon attack. When in doubt, wail upon them with a bike. Oh, you gotta run up. Get up close. Select attack and approach an enemy until the indicator changes and proximity bonus is displayed. You have a damage bonus when striking from close range. Okay. You can get right up next to them. Punchy, punchy, punchy. Yep. This one just dropped today. It is Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, sequel to Yakuza Like a Dragon. Attacks can sometimes launch enemies backwards. They'll take damage when colliding with walls, objects, or friends. Skills can have knockback. Now let's remove one.
Cool.
Pummel with bicycle. That's satisfying. That's one of the fun things in the Yakuza games.
Win to be proud of.
Is beating people up with random objects in the street. Has some of that vibe of like Dead Rising. I obtained a lettuce sandwich. Man, that sounds like a very sad sandwich. Kind of like that, it's a butter sandwich kind of thing where it's just the slices of bread with butter on them. Which, I mean, isn't necessarily bad. I would try to toast that bread if I was going to just consume a sandwich that's bread and butter. Then toasted, it would be pretty good. I do like some buttered toast. We're sorry. Forgive us. Not the one you should apologize to. The suffering man. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So, what do you think? Just let him go. Better to keep the cops out of it. I guess you guys were lucky. Just know there won't be a second time. Yes, sir. Lee.
Hey.
You all right? You hurt? No, I'm fine. I mentioned it before, but there's a whole sequence in the first game that centers around the Kasuga here being effectively homeless, and a small group of other homeless individuals help him out for quite a while. So there's he has a lot of empathy for them, and the game often presents that. Anyway, thanks. It's been a while since someone's shown me any kindness. Hey, no sweat. They just pissed me off, that's all. non-random acts of violence. Haven't seen you around before. You just get in? Yeah, the other day. Alright, you know where Tsurakami Bridge is? You should try over there. Way better than being alone. That might be the community that I was just talking about. I never would have known. I'll make my way over. But thanks so much. He has a cute ringtone. I'm late. Better hurry. Shady scumbags. Enemies that wander the city bear an icon representing their power. Coming into contact with them will trigger a fight. So, generally, the little solid red with horns is the, they're your level. Like those goons over there. Oh no, he has a red dot with... Oh, there it is. Red dot with horns. Come back.
Let's do it! Yeah!
Huh? Punklings with switchblades. Get traffic coned.
Cool.
If you look, he has a type. So he is a punkling. That's kind of his job, his role. But if you look in the upper right there, kind of up there, then you can see that he has a name. It is Kitajima. And when they're defeated, it doesn't say, Punkling defeated. It'll say Kitajima defeated.
Nice knowing you.
A nice ragdoll there.
Not an enemy in sight.
See, you have your base level, that experience there, but you also have job experience. That'll come into play more later. Is our job considered right now? He is a hello worker. His current job is he works at Hello Work. An exclusive job for Kasuga, featuring a number of pro wrestling moves repurposed for street fights. Essentially his base class in this game. Running. I don't feel bad getting the encounters in this because they're kind of fun.
The battle is on! Yeah!
Battle bum. The character he's going to see, Nanba, had that kind of class. There was a lot of, like, grunge and a bit of drunken kung fu kind of vibe.
That's how you do it. A win to be proud of.
We are still at the point in the game where everything is kind of sane, like they're gang members and similar.
Think I'm getting stronger.
He learned Rock Swing. Bronze plates are money items. You sell them for cash.
Let's do it!
Suspicious man. A burnout bully. Schoolyard wrestling days. Damages an enemy with a high chance of a crit.
Brace yourself!
Ah, okay. Headlock into a throw.
Not an enemy in sight.
There are little quick time events, especially during when you're on the defense and when you're using a special. You can amplify them by hitting the right button at the right time. A lot of it is knowing what a particular move uses. Threatening men. They oscillate around a little bit more. Nope. Let's do that again. Oh, let's just attack him into the street.
Open wide. Break yourself.
Oh, no, ended him. If you hit them into the street, sometimes you can get a car to hit them.
Cool. That's how you do it.
The little green number was essentially your MP in this game. But you spend to use your skills, so regular attacks give you points back to spend later on special moves. Random junk on street. Superior herbs. Electric fragments. Ah, that's right, there's weapon crafting in this too. Come back. Need to shake you down for XP.
Let's do it. Yeah.
This guy.
Nice knowing you. Not an enemy in sight.
There is a lot of voiceover in this game, so there will be periods when we're just going to try to be quiet. You know, limited commentary when it's playing, so I might not quickly get to questions when there is like a cutscene or something going on. But otherwise, feel free to ask questions, you know, about the game, anything you'd like to know from me. Anything like that. Happy to answer. Goons. Workman's outfit. Yep. Oh, wood mallet.
That's how you do it.
Punchy punchy.
A win to be proud of.
And after we bludgeon them unconscious, we riffle through their wallet and take their money. It's just like Pokemon like that. You know, you beat the Pokemon down, and when the trainer passes out, you steal their wallet. We're vaguely moving towards our target.
Let's do it. Yeah. Open wide.
Oh man, ended him. Oof. Oof.
Cool. Nice knowing you. Not an enemy in sight.
Get some early XP rolling, you know? Like in any RPG like this, it's to your advantage to level. Ah, that's right. This is the bar that they always met at. Very nice bar.
Damn, that's good. Hey, Namba. You come here straight from work?
Yeah. I've been on my feet all day, so this is just what the doctor ordered. Bartender, another round. On me.
Well, you've certainly moved up in the world.
This is the core group from the first game.
Club still running?
Running like it's on its last legs. All things considered, though, I guess you could say
Club
we'll
Silky
survive.
Queen.
That's good.
One thing's for sure.
Sounds like
I
a
won't let
particular kind of
everything
establishment.
you worked for go to waste. Someday it'll be the hottest club in all of Yokohama. You guys are welcome to visit anytime, you know.
Sure. Just don't go up charging us, huh?
You know that's not how I do business. And if it was, you bums couldn't pay up anyway.
She ain't lying.
Beer's here.
Oh, right on time, boss man.
Been ages since we've done this.
Actual alcohol,
Tonight,
you know?
I say we get plastered.
Just so long as you don't end up on the floor. Yeah.
All right, then what say we have another toast? Cheers!
I think Nanba was a nurse before the events of the first game.
So, Xiao said he couldn't make it, huh?
I think that might have just been kind of a cover.
Man, what gives? This is our first time grabbing beers in 6 months.
Ah, they're just looking out for us. They're still part of the underworld, so they can't exactly pal around all the time, you know?
It really
Judy
is a
was a
shame,
later
though.
character.
Yeah. Either way, Kasuga's right. We're living in two different worlds that just aren't meant to cross paths. Especially if we want to keep these new lives we've built for ourselves. Plus, it's not like we'll never see them again. It's like they say, no news is good news.
Or very bad news.
So, how's everyone been holding up? Still
You know,
keeping at it?
never heard from
Kazan's
again kind of
parting
news.
gift?
Well, I got a long road ahead, but I'm chipping away. Adachi-san's already helped out a ton.
You're telling me, rinky-dink op like mine can't just pull jobs out of thin air?
No, really, I'm grateful.
Ah, I'm just ribbing you. You're doing great, pal. Not that you're any richer for it.
You never change, do you?
Nope. But in a way, that's what makes him cool.
Oh, you think?
Oh, tee.
Hey, I'm gonna use the restroom. The restroom's unlocked, right?
Well, how are things going with Sachan, huh?
Huh?
You two, gone on a date yet?
Wait, what are you talking about?
That settles it. He hasn't done squat.
You know, I figured you might be too busy to date, but I didn't think it was that bad. What a bust.
Hey, hold up. What's with you?
Kasuga, you got a thing for Sachan, right?
Like we wouldn't find out. Your face says it all. Don't tell me you didn't notice all that extra space we've been giving you.
You what?
Well, don't worry about all that. The important thing is, if you're gonna make a move, now's the time, huh?
You're both living pretty stable lives
When
at
she's
this
in the
point.
bathroom.
You ought to be able to think about stuff like that now.
Yeah, but...
You can make excuses all you want, but that won't help if someone else swoops her up, will it? I'm sure Sachan's got a few
swoops in or
deep-pocketed
scoops her
regulars here
up?
and there. You might have more competition than you think, huh?
Oh, I'm no good with that kind of stuff, though. I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, let's just hope Sasaki doesn't see you like this. But seriously, you should ask her out when we leave here tonight. Something like, you want to hang out together? Just the two of us? That's enough for now.
Hey, good thinking, Itachi-san. Guess a veteran knows best.
What now,
Smooth.
Adachi-san? Got some new scheme in the works?
I might. Oh yeah, Sachan. The other day...
That cute kind of bashful.
Yep, I'm drunk.
You alright, Namba? You're zigzagging.
All right, easy. I'll go with you. I gotta head to the station either way.
No, I'm fine. Honest.
Maybe on the inside.
All right, we'll see you later. Let's do this again sometime, huh?
Sure thing. See you around.
You got one life, pal. Aim true, fire away.
Adachi-san.
Come on, Namba. Let's roll.
He's
slow
wobbling
down.
a lot.
You think we'll be all right? Oh well. Guess I should go too. See you later, Ichiban.
Sachan! Nothing.
Come on, spit it out.
No, forget I said anything.
Okay. Well, good night.
Sachan!
Ichiban, seriously, what's gotten into you?
Sorry. Listen. Do you maybe, want to hang out sometime?
Huh? What? You already planning our next get-together? We decided to do the next one at my club, remember?
No, not like that. I mean,
He's
just
struggling.
us, you know, like together.
Oh. Wow. Oh, ouch. Big oof. I did like that camera work there. Just that almost like still frame with her centered and him like back to camera at the bottom center.
Man, what now? Oh, shit! Hello?
Sorry, I sort of panicked. I didn't expect that.
No, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to spring that on you like that.
You know, I'm free next Saturday. We're gonna hang out, right? Just the two of us?
Wait, you mean...
I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, see ya.
He's a fun kind of protagonist. Right there.
She said yes!
Ah, okay. This wasn't Adachi he was talking to.
Good to see you, man. What the hell?
That was one of the homeless guys from the community that he ended up in.
Hey, buddy! Guess what? I did it! You did what? I did it! You reek of food! Oh, come on! This is huge, fellas!
He's being videoed.
Just roll with it, man! Just roll!
Very cute. Very cute. Blade, gun, fire, electric.
No shit.
There was like fists
and she
or
really
bludgeons.
said yes?
Good for you. She's a hell of a girl.
Back at Kasuga's place.
So why do you look so down?
Well, it's just... I was locked up from the time I turned 24. I don't have much experience dating. Especially not with a grown woman like Sachan.
Oh. Are you
He took
that
the fall for
nervous?
somebody else in
End of the day, dates come and go.
a shooting and ended
need
up
to
in
stress
prison
out.
for a really long
But
time.
what if it all goes to hell and we never recover from it? What if she never wants to see me again? Don't forget it. I'm calling the whole thing off.
And she'll definitely hate you if you cancel on her now.
What am I supposed to do? Where do we go? What do we eat? What do we talk about? I've never thought about this stuff before.
All right, now, take a breath. Leave all that to the experts.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Wait, can you two really help me out here?
Sure. Who's
I
got
have
more
my doubts
experience
on
than
that.
us?
Look, this is your big chance after all. We're gonna help you make the most of it.
You guys, teach me your ways!
Okay, let's get started then. What is first when it comes to date prep?
Easy. Before you do anything else, relax. Dates are nothing but people getting to know each other. It's all just human nature. Act natural.
I guess that makes sense. Human nature.
What? No, that's not it.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
A woman's not looking to just chew the fat on a date. You want to woo her. Give her a night she'll remember. Forget
Conflicting
acting
advice.
natural. You stay sharp and be the perfect version of yourself.
Okay, right. I need to make everything special. But how do I do that while acting natural, like Namba said?
Look, I'm the most experienced here, yeah? Just listen to what I tell you.
Oh, hell no.
Good times,
Living
good
a Nazi
times.
sounds more experienced and is paying for it.
You little... Look, exactly how many girls did you take back to the old cardboard box, huh?
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be.
Guys?
It's this room. It's too hard to think in here. Let's hit the town. That'll get Namba and me inspired, yeah? Of course, as to which of us you'll listen to, well, you can make that call.
Good idea. I'll show you just how to win a woman's heart. Let's go.
Okay.
This is going to
I
be a
appreciate
disaster.
it.
And hopefully not a mini game that I need to blank out.
So, what are we doing here?
Shh, Kasuga. Class is in session.
What?
Lesson 1 in the art of love. Waiting.
Waiting for what?
Listen up. The date's begun the moment you reach the meeting spot and assume position. It is vital to arrive ahead of time, by an hour, maybe 2. And then you wait, like a man. Remember, when
This
the
one,
girl
wait,
arrives, she's gonna take
like
one
a
look at
man.
you and register a full impression. That impression doesn't wash off. It can take years to fix.
I get it. First impressions, yeah? Makes sense.
I have to admit, he's right. So, show us how you'll wait for Sachan.
Okay, sure. Wait, what do you mean? I'll just, stand?
No, too stiff. Every fiber of your body looks nervous. You want
You look
Sachan to
terrible.
feel
Oh
at
my god.
ease.
Oh, crap, really? Then, how should I stand?
Who said anything about standing? Hey, why don't you park yourself on that bench there? Maybe even doze off a bit.
What? You want me to fall asleep while I'm waiting?
What did I
Yep,
hear?
Levi.
Dates should be
playing Like a
natural.
Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Now
And
listen,
welcome.
Who in the world has seen your sleeping face besides people you trust and have opened up to?
My cellmates?
Yeah, disastrous advice being handed out
Forget
here.
about all that. The point is for Sachan to think, wow, Ichi must feel so comfortable with me. Oh, and he looks like a precious puppy when he's snoozing. She'll want to protect you.
Are you sure about this, man? What do you think, Adachi-san?
Dozing off on a park bench? Huge mistake. What did we say before? A girl wants to feel special. That all starts with your posture.
How do you make someone feel special with your posture?
Remember the rule. 30 minutes early, at least. Then you stand, silent, like a statue. Don't look around. Just hold your gaze firmly in the direction she'll be coming from. When Sachan shows up and gets a load of that, she'll be putty in your hands. Ichiban, she'll think. I've never noticed how manly and passionate he seems. Get
Wow. His advice
Okay,
is somehow
yeah.
skeezier.
Maybe it'd be good to show her that side of me.
Whatever. Ichi, you can't do both. Which of our strategies are you going with here?
Oh, I have to choose.
Ah,
Going with you, Namba. I figure sitting down while I wait will help me conserve strength for later.
that's
Right
not
on
the
the
take I
mark.
was expecting.
You always keep as much in the tank as you can.
Oh, hold on a second, Kasuga. How do you feel getting to the meeting spot, right? And there's Sachan, conked out, snoring.
Oh, I guess I think she was exhausted from working all day.
Oh. Yep. She finds you asleep while you were waiting for her. You're no puppy dog. You just look like every other sad sack salaryman. She'll spend the whole day wondering
no
if you're
right
really
answers.
awake or out on your feet.
Oh, damn it, you're right.
That, my friend, is why you stand firm. You're a proud soldier on your way to win the war.
I don't know if that's really how
What
I
war
want
are
to
we fighting in
imagine
here?
this state, but I admit I didn't get just how much my posture would matter. I'll be sure not to look tired or sloppy. Thanks.
There we go. So, how about lesson number 2?
At best, mid-grade advice are we going to get this time?
Art of Love, lesson 2. Location, location, location.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. Someplace fancy we can go.
Huh? Fancy?
Yeah, a date should be special. That's what you said. So, like, a nice Italian or French restaurant.
Oh,
it is.
jeez.
You guys are kidding me.
A fancy restaurant? Oh, Ichiban, it's like you're studying some kind of date manual.
Exactly. It's too obvious. You'll make her feel like you're running on autopilot. Kasuga, you need a spot that says you picked it just for her.
Someplace just for her, huh? Like what?
Like, Indian curry.
The first place
Curry
that I saw
place?
when I looked.
Not just any curry place. That one has a secret menu. You can order a curry there, spice level 100. That's 1.2 million on the Scoville scale. 500 times spicier than Tabasco.
What do you think she's going to find
500
attractive
times
about that?
spicier?
Yep. Even the most
No.
spice-hard
Massive
bastards
intestinal
run from those
distress
numbers.
is a turn-on
No
for
one's
her,
ever
I
finished
guess.
a whole bowl. Now you tell me, what'll Sachan think when you conquer that beast right before her eyes?
I'm not that into spicy food, man.
Moron! That makes it even better. Suffer for her. Let her see you wiping the sweat from your brow. It's the struggle that's sexy. Oh, she'll be
The
putty
posing.
in your hands.
Really?
Idiot. What happens when the curry wins? You'll just be a quivering, snotty mess.
Ooh, that's true.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Act natural. Don't be someone you're not. And don't trip over yourself.
That's why I keep
finding
going with
somewhere
Namba's
new.
advice here.
Go somewhere you always go.
Maybe, but For me, that's mostly just beef bowl places.
Well, have some beef bowls.
Come on, what? A beef bowl date?
You think it's against the law or something? All that matters is that you stay relaxed.
How you doing,
Right
Levi?
now, that means beef bowls.
It's true, I guess. I would be nervous heading to some Italian or French place.
Dumbass! Beef bowls don't win hearts. Show her you're a champ. Spice level 100.
Are my only options really beef bowls or the hottest curry on earth?
Or you could always just give
Yes,
up.
all or nothing.
Wallow in indecision. Grow old and alone. Make a choice.
Seriously? Fine. I've got to choose.
Comfort or
then-
suffering.
Then it's the beef bowls, I guess.
What? Beef bowls on a date? You lose your mind?
I know it's not perfect, but I keep thinking of Sa-chan sitting in silence while I tackle that curry.
But she's, you know, watching you with pride. She's in awe of your bravery.
No, from what I remember of that
Sound
character,
like
no,
Sa-chan
she's
to you?
not.
Am I taking her out just to perform for her?
Of course you are. It's about impressing her.
Maybe, but isn't the whole point of a date
Really,
to
the
talk
bad
with each
take
other?
twins here.
I'd rather do that over dinner than win some food challenge.
Well, you got it. The lesson behind the lesson.
Precisely, Ichiban.
That was what we were saying all
And,
along. You
that
passed the
means
test.
beef bowls are out of the question too, right? They might help me relax, but it wouldn't be that special for Sa-chan. I guess I've just got to find a spot we'll both like.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, now you get it. Hey, you saw through my trick and realized the true lesson underneath. You know, he's really not that clueless.
Oh, you're right. Maybe all he's actually missing is confidence.
Gotta say, I wasn't sure about this before, but you guys really do have me feeling readier for this date. So, what's next?
Right. And it's time for the final lesson.
Oh,
Here we
clothing.
are then. The
Oh, dear.
final course in the
Oh,
art
dear.
of love.
Oh, that's worse.
Oh, okay. I think I see what's coming. Give it to me. What's wrong with how I dress? I mean, this suit's natural, isn't it?
Far from it, I'm afraid to say. Highly unnatural.
How?
Is that a natural fabric color? Remember, we're after human nature here. Try something like this.
I mean,
This is a
Not
date
bad.
outfit? It doesn't look that stylish.
Nothing's more stylish than au naturel. What's trendier these days than an organic lifestyle? These clothes, they're pure cotton and hemp. Not an ounce of artificial coloring. And environmentally
I don't feel like that would be
friendly.
important to her.
I get it. It's another way of keeping things natural. But Sa-chan, won't it surprise her? I mean, she's never seen me dress this way.
Stop worrying. The call of nature affects everyone. Sa-chan will know on a primal level that this is
That saying right there
sexy.
reminds me of some of those
Don't you see?
really
It's
terrible,
written in our very souls to love
you know,
those who love me.
this one secret word
Oh,
will kind of
Really, though?
advertisements.
Look, I get the value of being environmentally conscious, but
Hey, come on, quit humoring this whack job, Kasuga. You're trying to win a girl's heart, not save the whales. Cosplaying as some kind of burlap beatnik isn't about to make Sa-chan go gaga for you.
like that burlap
okay,
beatnik.
Adachi-san, what do you recommend?
Aha! Feast your eyes on this masterpiece of sartorial seduction.
Bossy.
Holy shit! You don't think this is a little too flashy?
Kasuga, why does the firefly illuminate in the darkness?
What?
It's the male's method of courtship, obviously. Dazzling your beloved, captivating them. It's an instinct every living thing on Earth shares. Obey your instincts, Kasuga.
The music really does fit the vibe that these two are giving off.
Whoa. Oh, when you put it like that, this suit is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yep. Now don't you want to show up in that instead of Namba's crap bag?
Damn, you're right. I've got to choose again. You both made good points.
It's all right, Ichiban. Just go with your heart.
Okay, I will. I'm wearing this one.
Oh my god. Once again, no right answers. I mean, he'll look better in a suit.
Adachi-san, it's yours. I know that human nature is important, but special occasions demand special action, don't they?
All right. I've said all I have to say. Give it your all. Make it one for the history books.
Damn straight. We got you as far as we can get you. Now it's up to you, Kasuga.
You two, watch. I'll make you proud.
Good music. Date goes well, it's all because of them. I feel like if this date goes well, it's all in spite of them. Thank you. I should get back home for now. Unlocked characters and character profiles. You can look at characters in the character profiles. A lot of nondescript metal briefcases hanging out in town. Oddly, I remember this spot in the game, in the last game. Random acts of violence. Can't miss out on that.
Let's do it. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Bonus damage to both of them because I launched the one guy into the other.
The battle's on. Cool. Nice knowing you. A win to be proud of.
So, assuming I keep playing this, and I intend to, but
Think I'm getting stronger.
I do intend to grind off stream. One of the things I love about games with levels is number go up. Why I prefer games that have functionally infinite advancement. Yeah. That is a kind of facial expression, and if you watch, he's blinking. So it's not that this is like a freeze frame of him in his victory pose. He's holding that expression. Like you can see, still breathing, still blinking. Like there's got to be effort to have that expression fixed on your face. Resume running, resume looking for people to wail upon with random objects. Come here, you.
Let's do it. Yeah.
What this?
That's how you do it.
Now, whatever it is, it's embedded in his skull now. It has served its new purpose. And it has served it well.
The battle is on.
We're right near a moped.
Cool.
Well, street sign. Street sign's just as good.
A win to be proud of.
It's a solid choice in the world of blunt force trauma, your street signs. You get both the big, heavy object feeling, but you also get that shattering vibe, that natural shattering vibe that puts those shards of glass in them. It's that finishing touch. Really brings the whole beating together. Astringent gauze. Here's bleeding. Knife attacks, swords, knives, anything like that can cause bleeding.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Ishiyama, the punkling.
Cool.
I was hoping to go for the table, but this'll do.
That's how you do it. Not an enemy in sight. On to the next level.
Slowly making my way towards our target location. Well, I said I'd grind off stream. That's not going to stop me from wailing upon everything that crosses my path that has an icon over their head.
The battle is on. Yeah. Nice knowing you. A win to be proud of.
We are still in the, like, tutorial, like, opening events portion. Things have not gotten sufficiently weird yet.
Let's do it. Cool. That's how you do it. Not an enemy in sight. The battle is on.
Threatening men.
Yeah. Nice knowing you.
Yeah, the ability to position adds a whole other level to the combat in this. I like that change.
Let's do it. Cool.
Oh, we didn't get the other guy, but, you know, we wrapped that guy around that telephone pole, so... No. Take a victory where you can get it.
That's how you do it. Not an enemy in sight.
Oh. Makes it so much more amusing. Look at you all fancy.
The battle is on. Cool. Nice knowing you.
A wine for you.
A win to be proud of.
I'm waiting for him to get there in the suit and for her to say something along the lines of, "Did he put you up to this?" And just in case. I just come over to chirp at me. Yeah.
Hey! Am I late?
No, not at all. Actually, I just got here.
Look, you don't have to be so nervous. Oh, wow. I can tell you went all out for today, Ichiban.
Oh, you mean the guys helped me pick this out? Is it weird?
No. I think you look nice. So, where are we off to?
Oh, first things first.
We're terribly sorry. Please come again soon.
Get a table.
They're full too.
So much for planning ahead. I had a bunch of places picked out, but every one of them is full.
Well, it is lunchtime, so I guess it makes sense. Let's try somewhere else.
Sorry. Those were all the places I had in mind.
Oh, really? Guess we should have made reservations ahead of time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have thought about that.
What am I doing? Where the hell do we go now? Hang on, I probably shouldn't be the only one picking here.
Sachan, is there anywhere you'd want to go?
Me? Well, actually, yeah, there is.
Oh, then hey, let's try to get a table.
Oh, it's not a place to eat.
Huh? What is it then?
What? Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, you're the one getting all fidgety.
Oh.
We've been walking all this time, right? Let's stop by.
A hotel? No way, dude.
What? I assumed you were feeling the same way.
But
There is a place nearby it.
light out and stuff.
Since when does that matter? Day or night, I could really use it right now.
Yeah. There's some entendre going on here. A first-time dater, not some loose cannon libido. What would Nanba or Adachi do at a time like this? What would anyone do? Ah. Give it a try. Tell her how I feel as naturally as possible.
Sachan, I don't mean to wuss out here or anything, but honestly, I'm a little scared.
Scared? Oh, yeah. I think I know what you mean. I get scared too sometimes.
Huh? You do?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it's risky, especially when you think about the future.
Well, then why jump straight to a hotel?
What? A hotel? Where did you get that idea?
Huh? Isn't that one?
I meant I could use a cigarette.
A cigarette?
There's a smoking area a little ways up ahead. See?
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah.
Something we get to see in some of
I
these
knew that's what
games
you
are
meant.
the like
Sure.
designated
Let's smoke.
rooms for
Heck,
smoking.
maybe I'll have two.
Are you okay, Ichiban?
Or NPC jogging back and forth in the background. Having all the trouble pathing. Well, things are all awkward, and I still don't have a backup plan. Come on, think. Just got to get the conversation going. What are some things we can both talk about? Oh, dear.
You know, I wonder what Adachi-san looked like when he was younger.
Why?
I mean, all we've ever known is the old man Adachi. But of course, he went through his teens and 20s too.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? With how tall he is, he might have been quite a catch.
Let's get him to show us some pictures one day. Maybe he'll even share a few war stories.
Just as long as you take those with a grain of salt. Knowing him, he's gonna ham it up big time.
Yeah, without a doubt. We should probably invite Namba along too. We can all brag about stupid things we did back then.
Say, wouldn't you rather spend more time with Nanchan and Adachi-san than be on a date with me?
Huh?
I mean, you seem like you really perk up whenever you talk about them.
Oh, no, I didn't... Just something we have in common, is all.
I'm only kidding. Oh,
Poor
hey,
guy.
Speaking of those two, I just remembered. They were telling me about a place near Jinai Station that's supposed to be pretty good.
The
You maybe
skip
wanna go
prompt
there
turned
now?
to E because
Sure.
Sky grabbed the
Yeah,
mouse
let's do it.
as I stopped scratching his chin. Talking about Adachi actually paid off. Time to make a comeback. I see you, buddy. I do. Neat looking place. Why here? All the places. Why a fancy
Whoa, look
capo
at this
restaurant?
counter. Is that real Hinoki cypress?
Very fancy.
Sure is.
Everything
guess.
okay, Ichiban?
Yeah, I just assumed the place would be a little more casual, seeing as Namba and Adachi suggested it.
I doubt those two have ever actually been here. Actually, come to think of it, all they said was that the place had good atmosphere.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was like etiquette and
Here,
rules.
let's order something.
Okay.
Calm down. It's just capo, not some ritzy French or Italian place. It's Japanese food, right? You eat that all the time.
Let's look at the menu.
I can't even read these.
All right, I think I'm gonna try this. I'll have the Shunkokugyo, please.
Oh, miss, that's actually read Harutsugeuo.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Achan made a mistake.
Oh, geez. This is embarrassing.
Oh, she's embarrassed. Think, what's the best thing to do here? Let's see if we can make a mistake, too. Can't let her stew away in silence over this. Let her know things are
To be
okay.
embarrassed, Sachan? Looking at it myself, I doubt many people can read everything on the menu. For one thing, a little pronunciation guide wouldn't hurt.
Oh, no, you don't have to say that. It's our first time here, after all.
I couldn't help but hear, sir. You find our menu unsatisfactory?
No, we're sorry. Everything's just great.
Well, actually, he has a point.
Huh?
A lot of first-time customers tend to get discouraged by our menu. We've had trouble keeping regulars as of late. Upon trying to determine the cause, I thought perhaps our emphasis on formality set the bar a little too high.
Sure, formal's great and all, but when it starts intimidating you, it kind of loses its luster a bit.
These
You're
interactions with
absolutely
restaurants
right.
show up in a
To
lot
that
of these
end, we'll be
games.
adding pronunciations to the menu as soon as possible. Thank you for being so open and honest.
Wow, they're updating the menu thanks to you, Ichiban. You didn't let the fancy atmosphere stop you or anything. I'm impressed.
I just said what I was thinking. I mean, look at this. They put these two kanji together, but who's ever gonna be able to read that?
Well, actually, that's just shrimp.
What?
Oops.
Even I could read that. Now you're embarrassing me.
Now, allow us to offer some onmitsu for dessert on us as a token of our appreciation.
Really? Oh, I love Anmitsu. Thank you so much.
Definitely could have been smoother there, but she's happy, so job well done. So glossy.
Who knew capo style was so good?
Seriously, that was delicious. I don't know if I would have ever gone there if not for our date. Thank you so much, Ichiban.
Oh, really? Hey, I'm just happy you're happy.
Ugh, no way.
What's up?
See that guy walking toward us right now?
You mean those 3 guys?
The one leading him? His name's Tanaka. He used to be a regular of mine.
At your cabaret club?
Yeah. He's president of an IT venture firm, but money or not, it doesn't make up for how he acts. He would lie to all the other customers saying I was his girl, so I banned him from the club. But even after all that, he'd wait for me at the back door.
Ah,
So I
full-on
made
creeper.
up my own lie and told him I had a boyfriend.
Sheesh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, but he doesn't give up. He'd tell me, "You're lying," or "There's no way you have a boyfriend." And worse, he still hangs out back sometimes.
Think he sees through you?
Maximum
or
creeper.
You just need to be more convincing.
I'm not sure, but he says he can read people like a book. Anyway, this is perfect. Ichiban, play along, okay?
Huh?
It's all up to you. Now, act like you're my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? But this is so sudden.
Huh? Saiko-san! What a coincidence! What are you doing here?
What? Isn't it obvious? I'm on a date with my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? You mean the dressed-up caveman?
Hey
Oof.
there! My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and I'm dating Saiko-san.
Jeez, way to be subtle. Do you believe me now that I have a boyfriend?
Of course not! Come on, you know I can read people like nobody's business. This poor guy doesn't look even remotely your type. No way, no how.
Start acting like her boyfriend. Uh-oh. Kind of guy would be a good match for her. Definitely never crossed my mind before. Found her. It looks at what somebody's... if she had a boyfriend, he'd probably be a pretty down-to-earth dude. Gotta act natural.
So, you're Saiko-san's boyfriend. Okay then. And what do you do for work?
Actually, I'm a contract employee at Hello Work.
A contract employee? Ha! You're a temp! And you think you can land a girl like Saiko-san?
As if I'd care
So
about
sleazy.
that.
Alright, let me ask you this, Mr. Boyfriend. If Saiko-san ends up 10 million yen in debt, are you gonna pull her out? I can pay that off in my sleep. Can you?
I don't have that kind of money, so no, I can't.
I thought so. You don't have what it takes to protect her.
Oh,
I
man.
can listen to her and share in her worries. Wherever, whenever.
The
as
guy
long
gets
as she
sleazier
needs.
with each line.
Isn't that what a boyfriend's supposed to do?
Ichiban.
And what the hell does that solve? You'll sit around and stress out. The end.
Except it's not the end. It's comforting to have someone worry alongside you. Knowing they care can give you the strength to keep going. It's like how multiplying 2 negatives gives you a positive. That's the kind of man I'd want. I'm glad Ichiban is my boyfriend.
And his brain
Serious,
explodes.
You're really telling me this scruffy-looking oaf is your boyfriend?
You didn't hear me the first time?
But... No. How can I lose to a dumpy guy like him?
Yep, you lost. So can you please promise to stop following me around?
Sure, I'll promise. Right after I teach you two a lesson.
What?
You want to crush my heart? Fine, I'll crush you!
The battle is on!
Allies' positioning opens up a variety of strategic possibilities, like knockback chains, allowing them to follow up after an enemy is knocked in their direction. Ooh. Like, striking an enemy when they were down was a thing, but the positioning and, like, chain attacks is neat. An auto battle. Bonk.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Here we go.
Come on.
I mean, like, Ichiban's a natural at this, like, absolute natural. But I think we have to give more credit to Psycho here, or Sachan here, because she's doing this in heels and with a purse. Like, if she can accomplish the same things that he is doing, we give her more credit because of that.
Too bad.
Another one in the bag.
Yeah. To get a back hook kick like that in heels, that's some balance and precise footwork.
Shit.
Punchy punch.
Whoa! What the hell, man? That's right. Some trash for the trash.
Oh, man, what an asshole. Wow, at the very least, it looks like he's done following you around, Sachan.
Thanks, Ichiban. Way to play the part. Your little ad-lib at the end was amazing.
Hey, my pleasure.
Still, that
Only I
jerk
could tell her the
totally
ad-lib
ruined your
was
new clothes.
true.
I'm so sorry. Ugh, it's all my fault.
Nah, they're just clothes. But, I should probably go freshen up. If it's all right, would you mind waiting a little bit? I'll go change.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Great. Be right back.
Really gooey garbage thrown on him. Oh. We're getting the date montage here. You can play all of the games that they're showing. There are a whole bunch of classic Sega arcade games that you can play in this. Very cute. Very cute. Hello, Sky. He's very confused by my my chair.
Couldn't find a vending machine.
No worries. You know,
Chirping
I
at me.
wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but I had fun. Thanks, Ichiban.
Oh, sure. Happy it all worked out.
Yep. All right, wrong button.
You okay?
So listen, I know I used to be a Yakuza and all, and now that I quit, I'm basically just scraping by every day.
Ichiban, what is this all about?
I'm not very bright, and I suck at studying too. For real, Captain Sawashiro's been calling me a dumbass since the day we met. But still, I'm working a steady job now, and I take it really seriously. I think I even got a good reputation.
He is so earnest.
Physically speaking, I'd say I'm pretty strong.
Like,
I mean,
that
nothing compared
that
to
really,
what I
like,
do, son. But I
truly
definitely know how to
passionate
hold my own.
personality carries that
I
character
drink
a
or
lot.
smoke too much either. And I can't say I don't gamble, but, well, it's mostly just a hobby, you know? The point is, I don't really have too much to offer. But when it comes to you, I give everything I have just to make you happy. So, let me ask you.
Oh, dang. That is a leap. I mean,
I swear on my honor as a man, no matter what happens, Sachan, I will always be there for you.
it's not like they're just like meeting each other though.
I know
They've been through a lot together.
alone, especially as a woman. To run things at the club like you do, all while looking after your dad and sister? That's incredible! But if we're together, you won't have to bear all that on your own anymore. I'll help you look after your dad. And if anything at all happens with Nanoha, I'll be right there. I'm serious. You won't even have to work. You can hang at home and leave the rest to me. And I wouldn't push all the housework on you either. I'll clean, cook, do laundry, shop, whatever you want. And if we have a kid, you can bet I'll raise him right.
Reminds me of the Way of the House Husband manga.
Maybe we could all visit Arakawa-san's grave together. I tell him, look at this happy family I've built. You can rest easy up there, cause I'm doing just fine down here.
I spit on the camera a little bit there.
Sachan.
Thanks again, Ichiban. Today really was fun.
Wait! Hey!
Oh man.
Hang on a sec.
Shanked him in the gut and turned to walk away.
Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing like that. I just need to get home. Up early tomorrow, you know? It's probably the same for you too, right? Anyway, let's just keep at it.
But what's your answer?
Her reaction to when he asked her out on a date makes this as much that she's kind of shocked. But it seems like she's at least on board with dating him.
Good grief. What kind of moron proposes on the first date?
Maybe it's some sort of late bloomer panic.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, I could see her getting turned off or something, but I doubt Sachan be mad about it.
Well, no, she wasn't mad, I don't think. She just said she was leaving all of a sudden.
Idiot. That means she's mad. Possibly fuming. Dare I even say seething?
Well, that's it then, boys. Game over.
The Bad Advice
Let's put the
twins
old
back to
dream
work.
out to pasture.
Hey, quit screwing around and help me out. For real. I got no idea what's what anymore.
So the date itself, that all went fine, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was really nervous and awkward at first, but eventually Sachan started having a lot of fun. At least, I think she did. You know, now that I think about it, maybe she was already fed up with me at that point.
This guy's got his head on my
This
mouse.
is where it all starts. The doubt's rolling in. So much for the hero of Yokohama.
Look, hang on. This is Sachan
Sir.
we're talking about. If she wasn't feeling it, she would have called
Those
it
are very
real fast.
plasticky fries there.
In that case, you must have said something
Like, they almost
pretty
look uncooked.
stupid in that proposal. What all did you say? Give us the spiel, huh?
What, now? It's kind of embarrassing.
Look, dumbass, if we don't know exactly what you said, then we can't
Oh
help
man.
you.
Oh man.
Now, spit it out.
Well, first, I talked about how I'm poor, and how I used to be in the Yakuza. I mentioned I wasn't too smart, but that I was working an honest job. I said I don't drink, smoke, or gamble much. Yeah, that was a good chunk of it.
Namba slowly
So far,
putting
so
down the
good.
soda.
No red flags or anything just yet?
So, then what?
Right. I said I didn't have much going for me, but I swore I'd make her happy. And yeah, after that, I proposed. What?
That was it.
Listen, Ichiban. Sachan might be working her ass off, but she's out there living her dreams. You think a girl like that really needs someone to gallop on in and save the day?
Oh, Nanba actually speaking truth.
Look, I know you didn't mean it like that, but if there was ever a way to screw up, that was it.
Congratulations, you found it.
Sounds like we got our culprit. But just to be safe, what else did you say?
Oh dear.
After that, I said I love that she's so responsible, how it's really impressive for a woman to do what she does.
Ooh.
Wait, what? You really said for a woman?
Was that bad?
Stuff like for a woman, or even though you're a woman, that kind of talk can come off as pretty sexist, even if you're just hanging with us guys.
Really?
Oh boy, you raised a whole bunch of red flags, huh? I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. So, was there anything else?
Well, I mentioned her dad and sister. She really goes out of her way for them, you know? Because of that, I said I'd take care of the bills and she could just hang out at home.
Oh, shit. I'm sure you meant you just wanted her to take it easy. But you don't think Sachan's at the club just for the money, do you?
I know there's more to it than that.
Maybe, but the way you said it might have been misinterpreted to mean otherwise. I get you were panicked, but there had to be a better way to phrase that, right?
Oh, man! Oh, what I wouldn't give to go back and do it all over!
Well, let's be doubly sure there is not more. Did you say anything else after that?
I did.
The hits keep coming.
I said that even if Sachan did stay at home, I'd help out with the chores. And that if we ever had a kid, we could all visit the boss's grave together.
Is that finally it? You didn't add any more fuel to the fire?
No, that was the last of it, I think.
Well, you sure went out with a bang. So you said you'd help with the chores. Noble, but I doubt it earned any points. That more or less gives the impression you think chores are a woman's job.
And depending on the person, talking about having a kid can be pretty shaky territory too. Some couples can't even have kids, so it's not like marriage is all about starting a family.
And you topped it off with a planned visit to Arakawa's grave. That almost sounds like you want to marry her just to make the old man proud.
Hey, come on. You're saying every single thing I said was wrong?
Yes. All of it.
Oh, this sucks. Seriously, what the hell do I do now?
Eat your plastic fries and drink your soda.
I just have to apologize.
True. She might be fed up with you and all that, but it's better than saying nothing.
Okay. Just gotta make things right.
And it is. It's wet kitchen. I recall from the Judgment games, it was wet kitchen. Yeah, but I might be misremembering the if there was a voice line.
Hey.
Don't sweat it. If you're gonna apologize to her, the sooner the better. Yeah, all right. I'll go do that. Do it right now. My stomach's still in a knot, though. No surprise there. You okay? Want us to tag along? I couldn't ask you to do that. You sure? Well, good luck. Yes. Absolutely, Abaddon. Also, hello. Welcome.
Goodbye.
I'm moving slowly through some of this dialogue because one hand is devoted to scratching this guy's chin. Better go apologize. Wonder if she's at work already. Swing by the bar. Now we walk the road of violence towards our next objective. Yep.
The battle is on.
Oh, this is going to be a good opener. Can I not grab that side? That's not a grabbable sign.
That's how you do.
Sir, I know you're there. I do.
A win to be proud of.
It's laying on and grabbing the mouse because I'm clearly not paying all attention to him. How you doing, Abaddon?
Let's do it. Cool.
Unboxer.
Nice knowing you.
Quit that.
Not an enemy in sight.
Okay, you can't.
Think I'm getting stronger.
What? What's your problem, Sky? Well, it's always nice when you have the next day off. Makes the current day feel better. Just a second. We've got delay by cat. Come here. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Oh. Swing on over and see how this is doing. Doesn't look like it's collapsed yet, so that's good. I don't see any obvious damage. We're still trying to get that Ava 01 model done. I've been going through a lot of different things to try to make it work. I've got some ideas of what was failing, so we'll see if I can make it work properly. Sir? Sir? Pick Sky up and giving him intensive head scratches. He's still very touchy about his hind paw. Still sensitive. And he's a lot clingier since he had to go through all that mess. Make sure he gets all the attention that he needs. And we got the siblings there. Zoom in on that. Sherbet's still all contorted on the pillow and Mason sleeping nearby. Sherbet's prone to sprawling and, like, pretzeling up like that. Lean in the ear scratches. Guy's one of those cats that'll periodically lean into an ear scratch so hard it feels like your finger is going to poke his brain. He's got plenty of food. I think he just wants attention right now. Are you done? Huh? Well, we'll see if he's done. No, you can't touch that. Don't bite the cords. All right, back to the violence.
The battle is on. Yeah.
I can get them to reposition a little. Exactly, Abaddon, where they're putting so much of their weight into it that they kind of tip. Sammy is a lot like that. When you're scratching her back, she'll lift her back up so much that she goes up on her tiptoes.
Open wide. Brace yourself.
Overkill, but fun. I mean, there is no kill like overkill.
Cool. That's how you do it.
Little spray of blood in the bloodied lips and nose when they're laying there.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, we can't pick up a moped. That was something that you could do in some of the other Yakuza-style games. No. You don't need to keep grabbing the mouse. You don't. Because, well, clearly I do. Traffic cones and bikes.
Cool. That's how you do it.
Ah. The ability to use the objects at will, essentially, and to line up attacks is very cool in the sequel here. Big difference. Not that the original version was bad, it's just more, this is better. Oh. Your lives were saved by the cutscene, gentlemen.
Oh, Sachan!
Hey, Ichiban. What a coincidence.
Oh, no. I was looking for you. I wanted to apologize for yesterday.
Oh? Apologize for what?
Man,
I wasn't thinking
she
about
is
how you
adept
felt
at
all, and
compartmentalization.
I ended up saying a whole bunch of terrible things. So yeah, I want to apologize.
Was what you said that terrible?
I talked to Adachi-san and Namba about it afterwards, and things became pretty clear. First off, I made a bunch of weird assumptions, saying stuff like, for a woman, and junk. And even though I know you take the club really seriously, I spouted off about how you could quit your job, you know, if we got married. Oh, and also, I said I'd help out with the chores as if you'd automatically be the one doing all that. There's more. I was talking about having a kid, like that was a given too. And then, on top of that, I said we should visit the boss's grave and put him at ease. That wasn't a lie, but I didn't mean to make it sound like I only want to get married for Arakawa-san's sake. I know I panicked, but It wasn't cool that I disregarded your feelings like that. Really. I'm so sorry, Sachan!
There. Outmaneuvered.
That's it? You came all this way just to
I've
say
moved
that?
the computer mouse somewhere that he can't reach it.
You're silly. I wasn't worried
That's
about
right.
that one bit.
Huh? But
I mean, sure, maybe those weren't the most tactful things to say, but no biggie. Work at a cabaret club long as I have, and you hear a whole lot worse.
She's so...
Well, then why
she
didn't
has her
you-
stuff together.
Well, it's just that we first met in kind of a weird way, you know? We're like partners in crime, you and me. Just think about how much we've been through. I guess at some point it started to feel like having you around's a given. And, well, I think a little romance might get in the way of everything.
We should just be friends.
In that sense, I think it'd be better if we went back to being friends.
Yeah.
Don't worry, though. I'm with you to the very end.
Sachan.
That's all there is to it. So don't beat yourself up, okay? Like I said before, let's just keep at it. See ya.
He has been out-practicaled. 1 year later. Almost present day.
Damn it! Okay, Ichiban. Right.
I mean, it's not a terrible zone to be in if you actually like the person.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, Kasuga-kun.
Morning. Let's give it all we got today, yeah?
Sure. Listen, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, that's a dangerous can I talk to you?
Is this about organizing the warehouse? Don't worry, I'm on it.
No, you see, there's something you should know.
That's
Why
a
don't we grab
very
meeting?
dangerous we should talk.
Huh? Okay, sure. Huh? My contract's been terminated?
I know. Crazy timing. Remember how it was supposed to renew end of next month?
Yeah,
Well,
Abaddon, that's
I
generally
thought
how
I
it
was trying to
goes.
Get you a raise, but just yesterday, City Hall went and denied the renewal.
Was there a problem with my quality of work?
Oh, no. Kasuga-kun, you've done an outstanding job. But apparently the city's budget is getting pretty tight. It seems they've no choice but to start cutting back on contractors.
Right. I see. Understood. Well, let me just say, thank you for putting up with me. I'm guessing I'm done after this month. Well, for what it's worth, I'll be sure to finish strong.
No. We'd actually like it if today could be your last day.
You
Well.
want me to use my PTO? I mean, it's true I never took any, but I don't think I have that much stored up, do I?
Oh, well, you won't have to worry about that. They made an exception, and will mark the rest as PTO as well.
Oh yeah.
They
This
hardly
is
ever do
this
something
is
like
subtle.
this.
So very subtle.
Jeez, I don't deserve that. You don't have to give me any special treatment. I can just work until...
I'm really sorry. This is just what the higher-ups have decided.
Clearly
Just know
somebody's
I'm grateful to you, all right?
taking shots at him.
Okay. Well, with that, thank you for everything you've done for me.
No. Thank you.
Definitely a divine mandate being put into play here. Say goodbye to everyone.
Excuse me.
There, Kasugi-san. Oh, hey there. Heard today's your last day. Yeah, just wanted to say thanks for all your help. You know, I made a lot of trouble for you. Nonsense, it was no trouble at all. Best of luck on your future endeavors, Kasuga-kun.
So,
Sure you'll do great no matter where you go. Hey, thanks.
thank you.
Right, I guess I'll be taken off now. Thanks again.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, Kimura-san? Oh, hey. I heard today's your last day. Yeah, you were such a big help to me here. Even taught me how to use a computer. That was an aspect in the first game is he had been in prison for a long enough period that, like, he'd never encountered a cell phone when he got out and had to have it, like, had to have the concept shown and demonstrated to him. Oh no, that was nothing, really. Sorry, I've actually got something I need to take care of by the end of the day. Take care of yourself.
I'm sorry.
See ya.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Imai. I think it's Imai. Imai-san. Yes. It's kind of sudden, but today's actually my last day. I just wanted to say thanks so much for all your help. Oh, yeah, I heard the news. I was pretty shocked, honestly. Good luck out there. Sure you'll do great at your next job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Take care. Takes care of that. Oh, look at them all, like, kind of averting their eyes. They all know something went down.
Come on, get a grip. Everything's right back to how it used to be. Okay.
So his job has changed from hello worker to freelancer. Yeah. Suppose once I'm back, I ought to let Adachi-san know what's happened. There, I'll need to figure out a new way to carry on Arakawa's legacy. For those that arrived after the Arakawa's legacy is helping, like, all of the Yakuza that have been set adrift by the dissolution of the two major families in the area. Since there are laws that are in place that are things like, for 5 years after you were a Yakuza, there are huge restrictions put onto the kind of things that you're allowed to do, like no bank account, no phone plans, all kinds of stuff. One man's trash, also lots of other men's trash. So this is very akin to a sequence in the first game where you essentially start scrounging. You can find money and items and things to sell. He's nothing if not practical.
Yo!
Hmm? Hmm?
So it was the Yakuza after all. Should have figured. And I was pretty hyped too. What a letdown. Conversation in the background over there. Very buff potions. 100 yen coin. Bunch of cowards parading around with their heads held high. World would be better off if they all got lost. Yeah. Yakuza are just the worst. Some hero of Yokohama, if only they just beat it. Yeah. Somebody has taken action and painted him as like a villain.
What's up?
An earthworm. Can't believe they did all that through Hello Work. Okay. My guess is one of the things that they're going to call out is that he's being accused of, like, taking bribes and doing things for the Yakuza. And there are some things that legitimately he's done that will probably get him burned in that way. Like setting them up with phone plans in his name, that kind of stuff.
Hey, that's him, right?
Yeah, that's him. No doubt about it.
Well, it's about damn time. Welcome home, Kasuga-san.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
We just want to do a little interview, that's all. You're basically the talk of the town.
And why's that?
You take bribes from former Yakuza, then ship them off to do shady jobs all over town.
Yep.
So, what say you fill us in?
What is this shit?
Come on, the secret's out. Hello Work's a hookup for the Yakuza. The guys who broke up the Omi and Tojo have been off living the good life, right? You're no exception.
What? Who told you that? You can't just believe everything you hear, you know?
All right, simmer down. Now, be real. Just how much are you making? Nobody wants a bunch of former Yakuza wandering around. Doesn't that weigh on your conscience at all?
Back off!
Ow! Oh.
Ah, my neck. Oh, man.
Out of control.
I've been assaulted.
The real Ichiban Kasuga's on the loose! Well, they may call him the hero of Yokohama, but deep down, he's just another Yakuza. A Yakuza feeding off other Yakuza, no less. Oh, honor and duty, my freshly bruised ass! Okay, cut. Woo! Wasn't smart of you to get rough on camera like that, Kasuga-san. Oh, you're in big trouble if this ever goes online. Toss $1 million my way, however, and it's yours. Have it ready by tomorrow.
You think I'm gonna give in to this crap? You think anybody's gonna buy your stupid act?
Oh, a little editing goes a long way. Wait and see. Couple of clicks here and there, and everyone will think you threw a regular haymaker.
Yeah, well, best of luck, pal.
You sure? I mean, you're already going viral as it is. Ask yourself, do you really want to throw oil on that fire?
Viral? Do I look like I'm sick to you?
Huh? Oh, come on. Have you not seen how people are talking about you online?
Can't say I have. Not a big web guy.
Seriously? Ugh, what a pain. Hey, show him the video.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya. Let's get to it. Ladies and gents, our perp of the day.
Would you like VTubers? So here's some VTuber with your VTuber.
Gangster who was heavily involved in the dissolution of 2 major Yakuza factions 4 years ago. On top of that, some people even call him the hero of Yokohama. This exclusive footage was secretly recorded in Yokohama at a real Hello Work. Here we see none other than Ichiban Kasuga brazenly working the front desk. Meanwhile, the man sitting across from him is yet another former Yakuza.
The hell
Yes.
is this? Sasaki? This was like a misunderstanding.
Ichiban Kasuga seems to be whispering orders to his ex-Yakuza cohort. Then, having received his instructions from Kasuga, the ex-Yakuza leaves Hello Work, only to make a beeline for a mini-mart, a drugstore, and a fancy boutique. We catch him stealing things right off the shelves, even going so far as to use a fake hand.
Hey, hold on.
I mean,
that ain't
there's
right.
no way anybody had
Finally,
camera angle
it
on
looks
that.
like Kasuga then buys the items from his personal thief at a deep discount. According to our extensive research, in just this day, a whopping 2 million yen's worth of product was stolen. Kasuga bought the lot for an unheard of 20 grand. In other words, he's having down-and-out ex-Yakuza steal for him, then making a tidy profit reselling the stolen goods. This is the secret. No, the true face of the hero of Yokohama.
Now, the implication is they have somebody following him and recording everything.
Which one of you made this?
Like she said, it's the Tatara channel. She's pretty much a god, and with 5 million subscribers at that. I mean, if anything, you should be proud you made it on her show, Kasuga-san.
My ass, I'm proud. This whole thing's bogus.
Bogus? Dude, they got the whole thing on video.
Oh, I see now. It all makes sense. That's gotta be why I got let go today. It's just got to.
Anyway, look, we got you on video, so you gonna buy it off us or not?
Like hell I am! I haven't done a damn thing wrong, you bastards!
What a shame. Guess we got no choice. How about we have this guy take a little nap, then move on to the next target?
Next target? Who's that?
Alright, you're up, Mr. Bodyguard.
So, you want me to be
Buff guy.
Yep. Just enough to conk him out. Oh, try not to put this one in the hospital, okay?
Who's this dude?
I met him online. I have him lend a hand whenever we're doing a risky shoot. Wait, you don't know? Top Street Fighter online sensation Asakura channel? Ring any bells? Man, he's trending like crazy right now. Oh, hey, Asachi, here's an idea. Why don't I record you knocking him flat like a pancake, eh? I'll feature you on my channel as a guest, huh? What do you say?
Sure, whatever. As long as I get to fight.
Hell yeah! Oh, we are jumping straight to the front page with this one, huh? Alright, let's get footage, then go hit up that Sasaki creep.
Wait, Sasaki? Why are you bringing him into this?
Why do you care? He's just a chump from the Hiwatashi clan. And I'm afraid he's next on the chopping block. We're gonna give him a little interview as well. How's it feel to have quit the Yakuza and have it blasted all over the internet?
You asshole.
Couple that footage with this fight, and we're talking at least 5 million views easy.
Knock it off! He's giving everything he's got to rebuild his life right now. You're not gonna get in the way of that.
Hey boss, go. Men's vice journalists.
Cool.
Huh?
Right there, just that mechanic right there makes a big difference in the type of combat you've got. Oh. Knocked me into the post there.
Yeah.
Lore.
Cool.
Wrong guy. Oh well. All the little minions out of the way.
Yeah, that really all you got? Open wide.
Cool. I mean, not terribly worried about this fight at this point.
That's how you do it. A win to be proud of. On to the next level.
Oh, job rank up.
Gotta say, you're pretty tough. Thanks. You can relax. You proved you're the real deal. Let's go again soon, yeah? And next time, we do this legit. Now smile for the cameras.
That guy means business.
So now we go tap
As
dancing
always,
on cell
the Tara
phones.
channel is on the case, ready to research, reveal, and rebuke the crimes running rampant around the world.
Tatara channel.
Adachi-san! Hey, I was just about to call you. You'll never guess.
I'm sorry, Kasuga. It pains me to say, but I have to close up shop.
Huh?
Yeah, Namba's coming over to my place. Apparently, he suddenly got fired too.
Very targeted operation going on.
What the hell? Seriously, what's going on?
They gave me the same speech as you, Kasuga. I got into work, then immediately got called in by my boss who said I didn't have to come in anymore.
And I got a call from the bank. They told me I couldn't take out another loan, and there was nothing I could do to change that. When I asked why, they said their assessment standards are a company secret. And I'm barely hanging in there as it is. If my financing gets cut off, I'll have no choice but to throw in the towel.
Damn.
All three of us either lost our jobs or got abandoned by the bank.
Yeah, not to mention those jerks who started picking on Kasuga. It can't be a coincidence.
Right. Now, as to what caused all this...
Just who the heck is she?
Content creator.
Ah.
Supposedly she specializes in call-out videos.
Call-out videos?
Well, thanks to smartphones, these days anyone has a chance to be a whistleblower. Next thing you know, the video's racking up views on a channel just like this. One day,
The most positive things to come out of the proliferation of cell phones is
celebrity. The next, you might see a
universal ability to broadcast bad behavior.
Okay, so it's kind of like a tabloid?
That's a simple way to put it, yeah.
But unfortunately, also the bad side of that same thing.
On the internet, so not many stories are true. It typically falls to the channel's user to sort through the trash. The more well-researched and credible the stories are, the more popular the channel. Our so-called Tatara channel is apparently at the top of the heap when it comes to credibility. Guess she even helped solve a real-life crime, and all because of a video. As you can imagine, the politicians and police follow her pretty closely.
And the video of me, what about that? That was a total load!
Well, that I'm not so sure about. Maybe there's a tip so incredibly well crafted, even Tatara couldn't see through it.
I wonder who gave her the tip in the first place.
She never...
I mean, while it's missing nuance, there's nothing really false about what he's accused of.
So when exactly did the
Except for
video get put online?
the selling the
3
goods
days
thing.
ago. Since then, it's hit 3 million views. And now that it's on the Tatara channel, you can bet the world believes every bit of it.
But it's getting jobs for
you have any
Yakuza
way to get in
doing
touch
shady
with her?
things.
Sure.
Kinda what he was
You can
doing.
always try and DM her. I already did, though. No response so far. But even if she did take the video down, what's done is done. Once something gets uploaded, copies of it start spreading like wildfire.
Do not
What
invoke
makes
the
this whole mess
Streisand
even
effect,
sadder is
Kasuga.
those who eat this stuff up don't even really care about the truth.
They don't? Then what the hell's the point?
Really, most people just want a target. A punching bag for their own problems. You can't go around trashing innocent people, but if it's someone who's proven to be evil, well, that's a different story.
So it's bullying, rebranded for the modern era.
Well, on the other hand, this stuff has actually served
Modern
as a
bullying,
bit of a
new and
time
improved.
We uploaded Ryo Aoki's confession 4 years ago, remember? The cultural climate's been changing ever since.
Now it's our turn on the chopping block. Is that it? Talk about irony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adachi-san. Namba, this is my fault.
Huh?
If I hadn't been so naive, none of this would have happened.
Hey.
You two turned your lives around, and I went and ruined everything. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, truth be told, I had a feeling you'd take it that way.
Why would this ever be your fault, you dumbass? The problem's obviously whoever spread the lies.
And what's more, don't underestimate us. We've ridden out rougher storms than this one.
I'll say, compared to sleeping outside in the snow back when I was a bum, this is a regular slice of heaven. Come what may, I'll crawl my way out of hell as many times as it takes. Pretty sure you'd do the same, right?
Though I wonder if the guy that was doing the pickpocketing was actually like, it was an
Guys.
authorized thing by the company, like an actual pen test.
Thank you.
Look, just know, I won't be able to help you get ex-Yakuza back on their feet anymore.
Yeah, not like you could, seeing as you lost both your source of jobs and the means to hand them out.
I feel like a joke. Especially after all that talk about carrying out the boss's legacy.
Well, look, right now, just do your best. Besides, it's fair to say more Yakuza are gonna come looking for help. You'll have to explain all that's happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, we've had the opening moves here. Good chance some ex-Yakuza might still come knocking at Hello Work. Should stop by to be safe. Got a save down. Looks like the game keeps a looping 3 autosaves. Right, once more, let us visit violence upon everybody between us and our objective. We must complete the You're in my way quest.
Let's do it! Cool. Yeah. That's how you do it.
And a confidence buff.
A win to be proud of.
It might have been from whatever that favorable freelancer thing was. Some sort of like milestone or achievement triggered there.
Excuse me. Are you Kasuga-san? You know,
gangsterish
Ichiban
guy.
Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama?
That's me.
Oh, thank goodness. I heard you got work, that maybe you might have a job for me?
Yeah, about that.
As you can see, I too used to be in the Yakuza. I've got a wife and 2 kids. The older one starts elementary school next year. They've gone through hell because of me, but I at least want to provide a good life for my family. The, word on the street is that even a guy like me could find some honest work and turn things around. Please, is there anything available?
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
You see, I actually just lost my job. As such, I can't do a whole lot for you.
Huh?
I'm just here to break the news, tell everyone what happened. Just know I'm really sorry.
You're serious? Man, no matter where I go, it's the same thing. I was planning to end it all, but that changed when I heard about you. I'm really at the end of my rope. And now you're out too? You're in the same boat as me? Is this some kind of sick joke? God damn it, you gave me hope, you know that? You can't just toy around with people's emotions like this, come on!
I'm sorry. Please, I'm so sorry.
Damn it!
Excuse me. Oh, Kasuga-san.
Hey, good to see you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cause a scene.
That's okay.
Do you, think I can ask you a favor? Provided it's not too much trouble, could you put up a sign saying I'm not here anymore? You see, there's a good chance more people will show up looking for me.
You mean more Yakuza?
Former Yakuza, yes. Would you do that for me? Otherwise, I'm worried they'll just cause trouble for you.
Okay. Yeah, I certainly don't want those guys waltzing in here and harassing people.
I really appreciate it.
Furthermore, don't think that hanging around will make us change our decision. Also, were you fighting out here? I won't have anything like that on the premises. Not one bit.
I'm sorry. I'll leave right away.
Heavy tonal shift, huh?
Guess I'll go see Sasaki. He should know what's been going on.
Stealing suitcases.
The battle is on! Cool.
Nice knowing you.
Be interesting to see once I get more party members if how often I can pull off that kind of chain them between people, like knock them into another party member so they can kick them back around.
Think I'm getting stronger.
That seems like a neat mechanic.
Let's do it!
Yeah!
That's how you do it.
Oh man, into his friend and then into the wall.
Win to be proud of.
Ah, delicious violence. Delicious, well-crafted, flashy violence.
The battle is on! Cool.
Nice knowing you.
Not an enemy in sight.
Get a leg up on the levels in the inevitable next sequence, you know? rainbow fragments. Does it mean like sparkly glass, you know?
Oh, hey, Kasuga-san.
Sorry to bother you all of a sudden. There's something
I heard from Adachi-san I'm getting let go at the end of the month.
I'm sorry. It's my fault for not having my act together.
Yeah, it's all right. Actually, this whole thing's helped me come to terms with it. I put all that effort into having a change of heart to rebuild my life, and then something like this happens. I'm starting to think that someone up there must really hate me.
I mean,
Sasaki.
That's probably
It's no big
accurate,
deal, really.
but the up there that he's talking about is
I'd
probably
say you look a hell of a
more
lot
terrestrial.
worse than me, huh? Thanks for letting me dream for a bit. Anyway, I probably ought to start packing this place up.
Thank you for letting me dream for a little bit. Oof. One month later. It's the crew of characters from the last game.
Great. What do I do now?
Go full hoodlum.
Kasuga, you there? It's Adachi.
I'm here too.
Adachi-san? Namba?
Hey, sorry to barge
in their old
You got a
outfits,
minute?
too.
Yeah. Time's about all I got these days. Sorry, I hope you guys are fine with just water.
Water's never a bad thing. Much obliged.
Speaking of water. I should probably drink something.
So, what's up?
It's just that something's been on my mind. Have you, by any chance, gone past Hello Work recently?
Yeah, nearby, at least. I thought maybe there might still be some guys looking for me.
Oh, any luck? Anybody end up swinging by?
Got a couple guys the first few days, but no more than that. Guess word's gotten around that they can't count on me anymore.
I see. Well, it turns out there might be more to it than that.
What do you mean?
Well, lately our old friend the Seiryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
The Seiryu clan?
Think back a bit. You remember how Captain Takabe became the chairman after Hoshino died?
Yeah, that made sense, given how the clan's set up.
And did you know that Takabe went to prison?
No. That's news to me.
Right. So here's where things get interesting. Rumor has it, the Yakuza left behind by both the Tojo and the Omi have started gathering under the Seiryu banner. We're not just talking 10 or 20 guys here.
Huh? You mean...
I mean, the Seiryu clan's been boosting their numbers in a big way, and neither Hoshino nor Takabe would have okayed that. However...
With Chairman Hoshino dead, and Takabe in the slammer...
Exactly. Somebody in the Seiryu clan must be plotting something while their boss is out of commission.
So all those guys who are trying to go straight, they're going back in under the Seiryu clan?
That's not all. Frankly, it gets even worse.
Huh?
Apparently, Sasaki's one of them. He's joined the Seiryu clan too.
Sasaki?
Losing his job really took its toll, I guess. We can't rule out the possibility that he gave up. Living as a civilian might have been too tough.
I mean, living as an ex-Yakuza. He wasn't being treated as a civilian.
Are you sure?
Definitely
I heard it from one of my buddies at the home.
an imposed caste there.
Look, I'm pretty sure I've got no right saying this. In fact, I know I don't. But I can't stand by and watch Sasaki get dragged back into the Yakuza. After all, he made a decision to earn his life back. I saw him do it with my own eyes. I want to help him, however I can.
Well, I figured you would, and I'm glad.
You're heading to Seiryu Clan HQ, right? Count us in.
But guys...
Oh, but nothing. We're with you on this. Besides, there's no guarantee they'll be willing to hash things out. After everything, you really think we'd leave you to the dogs?
Adachi-san... Namba...
You're stuck with us. And just like that, the party's back together. Let's say we set off on another adventure. Yeah, Mr. Hero?
Yeah.
Well, any hero worth his salt needs a weapon to match. So, where'd you stash it?
Stash what?
His baseball bat.
Your hero's bat. Don't tell me you tossed it out.
Oh, yeah. It's, well,
Seriously?
The hell is that?
Baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire.
So...
Then buy a rack or something, man. That thing deserves better.
Sure does. And after my little speech. Honestly, it's a hero's bat, right? Time to go to work.
Namba had an umbrella.
Right.
He had a baseball bat, and Adachi had a baton.
Can we hold on a sec?
What for?
If I'm going on an adventure, then I'll need to look the part.
Oh, this is ominous. Yep. He's gone classic.
You were right. Bringing the old suit back was a good call.
I know, right? Gotta say, it's funny. The three of us kicking things off again.
What did you expect? We're in it for the long haul.
If I'm being honest,
I mean, the game has almost started.
part of me's been waiting for this day for a long time.
All right, it's hero time. Nanba, Adachi-san, we made names for ourselves as the heroes of Yokohama once before. Let's remind this town just what we're all about, yeah?
Hell yeah! Right behind you.
Ah, excellent. That was excellent. That was a gimmick in the first game, and it's still core to it, is I don't know how much it has kind of infected the others, but he actually sees it that way. There's something that kind of snapped in his mind in the early events of the first game that make him see the world that way. And I'm wondering if we're going to get the encounters becoming weird now.
I gotta say, that bat really takes me back. It was right around here you plucked that thing out of the ground, yeah?
Yeah, and me and Adachi-san couldn't get it to budge. Remember how you said only the chosen hero could pull it out?
Oh yeah, you were calling it a holy sword or whatever. I knew you had a childhood fantasy thing going on, but at that point I wondered, is this guy okay in the head?
And I haven't changed one bit. Ha!
I will be the savior of this world! Check it out. He's doing it. Get her done, hero. Always here to save the day.
Hey, you old farts done LARPing around? Then how about you give us some spending money?
You won't get
Dad
much from
Hunter.
us. We're dead broke.
You telling me the three of you don't have a single yen on you? I think you're feeding me some bullshit! Now fork over some cash!
Not every random guy you see is loaded, you know. Hey, hero. I think I see a slime approaching. Ready to put that holy sword to work?
Slime
I was just thinking
approaches.
It's been too long. Namba, Adachi-san, you ready?
Yeah!
Ah, Dragon Quest.
The
Yep,
battle is
right there.
on. Huh?
Yeah,
Whoa!
they have
Did these guys
transformed.
just transform?
Huh? Transform into what?
Didn't he say something like that back in the day? How once he became a hero, the bad guys would change during battle?
Oh, yeah. Well, when it comes to fighting, you do you. Just don't get delusional on us.
Wait, so am I the only one? Oh well, more fun for me, I guess.
His outfit changed a little bit. His bat is golden now. The two minions are like stereotypical Japanese burglars. A little scarf over the head tied under the nose.
Take the best shot.
Okay. Don't get caught.
Get serious.
Oh yeah? Let's go.
I'm up.
Yep. You essentially get a strike from behind.
Cool. You're weak. Brace yourself. Nice knowing you.
Oh man, rocketed him into his buddy. This is good times. A revival bolus. He's been wailing on them with a razor wire baseball bat. They're not going to limp away from that. At best, they're going to slowly drag themselves away, leaving an obvious trail. About to raid a Yakuza HQ. Don't get cocky just because we took out a few
What's
grunts. Yeah, I'm cool. He's right. With Chairman Hoshino dead and Takabe in prison, who knows if anyone in the Seiryu clan will be willing to listen to us. Stay sharp, you two. Right. Enemies throughout the city will change their appearance according to Kasuga's wild imagination.
Yo.
Before we do that, our hero might be sword in hand and ready to face the world, but I was thinking we could use a little something too. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, that love magic place over there has some neat stuff. Might be nice to stock up. This was one of the places that very early, if you got a lot of extra money, you could get kind of a short-term leg up. Because it was higher level than pretty much anything else in the area. Sure, good plan. We're in the area, so might as well. Buying equipment, boosting your stats is all part of the adventure. Good to spruce things up before we bust in on the Seiryu clan. Weapons and armor.
In it for the long haul.
Bottles of lotion on the left and right. Yeah. Okay. Less. Yeah, here you go. Massive massage machine. is going to be ridiculous, but hey, let's go. Jumbo sausage. I mean, the broom isn't far off from the umbrella. Classic male underwear. Unstained as of yet. Ramp up that absurdity right at the beginning, huh? Okay, that is the... Alright, let's... Random encounter time, come on. A soul in sight. These days, it's more rare for a Yakuza office to have someone standing guard. Anyway, let's head in. At least they've got a doorbell, right?
Let's do it! Okay.
See, broom, sausage, massage rod.
Watch this. Yeah.
Oh. It begins. It begins. Who is it?
Excuse me.
Pardon me, my name's Ichiban Kasuga. I used to be a member of the Arakawa family. Captain Takabe helped me out a bunch about 3 years back. Brings you here. Or there's a guy named Sasaki who joined up with you recently. Kind of like his guardian, you might say, so I was hoping to talk with someone who knows how he's doing. I'm very sorry, but any visitors must first have an appointment. That's our policy. Now please leave.
No.
Shoo. Can't you make an exception? Come on, this is urgent. Didn't even give us a chance. Did sort of drop in on him out of nowhere. Still, that seemed a little too short, huh? Did Takabe forget to mention us, I wonder? Well, Kasuga, even if we wanted to make an appointment, we're out of contacts. Well, with Takabe and the Slammer. I know, but even then, I won't abandon Sasaki. Meaning? We're sneaking in. No way there's only the front door. Had a feeling you'd say that. It's our plan, then. The place is covered with cameras. There's no blind spots. Yakuza or not, we're the ones who will get arrested for trespassing. Oh, why don't we ask people who know this town best? Who's that? Oh, you mean the homeless camp? That's right. I don't want to ask them for free, though, so we should bring a little something. How about a bottle of sake? The chief would love that.
Wow.
Bottle of sake? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's where I think we're going to wrap up for the night. Think we had a good run of it here. We're just getting into, I think we're still not in game proper because the actual game takes place in a whole other like city. So we're just reaching like the meat of the plot. We're in that chapter 1 yet. So we'll pick this back up on Saturday. No, wait. Sunday. I think it's Sunday. We have Monster Hunter tomorrow, our weekly collaboration with Okami Sky. And then we're going to also start the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy with on Saturday. So should be a good time. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. If you haven't already and you like what you saw, remember to like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is on the platform you're viewing from. It'll help the algorithm serve you up more stuff like this. Special thanks out to my the Nyanites here on the channel, the folks that have joined on YouTube and similar. Definitely appreciate their help and support of the channel. So again, I hope everybody had a good time, and I will see you on the next broadcast. Have a good night.